next day, Thomas was extra busy. He wanted everyone to see he was better than Stanley. Thomas collected Jack. I need you all to work harder than you've ever worked, he tutored to Jack. Don't worry, Thomas. Alfie, Ned and Oliver are the best, and Monty and Max are dumping such heavy loads they're getting dizzy. Thomas smiled. He liked being in charge. Thomas wanted to show everyone he could do everything. Next, he was pulling some heavy freight cars. Then there was trouble. Thomas was puffing too fast round the bend. He toppled off the track. His load crashed down the bank. Oh no, cried Thomas. Luckily, no one was hurt. Sir Topham Hatt arrived with Edward and Rocky. He was cross. Thomas, you must go to the repair yard. Thomas didn't want to go to the repair yard. He wanted to stay in charge. Stanley will take your place in charge of the work at Great Waterton, added Sir Topham Hatt. This was the worst news ever for Thomas. He was so upset. Rocky lowered Thomas onto Edward's flatbed. Slowly, Edward puffed away from Great Waterton. Edward had to stop at a signal. Stanley chuffed cheerfully towards them. Bad luck, Thomas, he whistled, and he puffed away. In the distance, they could hear the other engines cheer. Welcome, Stanley! Thomas was cross. I found Great Waterton, he hooted. I'll be back. I'll be in charge again. Then everyone will see I'm more useful than Stanley. Edward's signal changed to go, and he puffed on. Soon, Thomas was as good as new. Now I can get back to my job at Great Waterton, he tooted. Thomas couldn't wait. He chuffed cheerily out of the repair yard. Thomas was very happy to see his friend Percy. Hello, Percy, he tooted. I thought Toby was to pick up workmen. Hello, Thomas. Stanley has given me extra jobs because he says I give very smooth rides, peeped Percy proudly. Tomorrow, Stanley and I are going to work together on the tower. Thomas didn't want to hear about Stanley. He was upset. Next, Thomas found Jack, Monty and Max. They were very busy. Come on, Monty and Max. Let's make Stanley proud, Jack cried. He's asked us to fill in 3 holes and we've only filled in 1. Hello, tooted Thomas. But Jack, Monty and Max were too busy to notice him. Thomas was even more upset. He felt as if he didn't matter at all. He puffed sadly away. But Thomas forgot all about feeling sad when he chuffed into Great Waterton Station. It was starting to look as it must have done long ago. Bubbling boilers, he cried. This is very exciting. Then Thomas saw Stanley. He was with Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt saw Thomas. Come here, he boomed. Hello, Thomas, steamed Stanley. Thomas tooted back, but very quietly. Stanley has done a good job. Work is moving fast, Sir Topham Hatt declared. So I have decided, he added, that Stanley will stay in charge and you will help him. Thomas's funnel flattened. Stanley was to stay in charge? Thomas had lost the most important job of all, the job he wanted more than anything else. That afternoon, Stanley asked Thomas to shunt some freight cars. "You're the best shunter ever, Thomas," Stanley chuffed cheerily. "I will be back for the freight cars very soon." Thomas was very good at shunting freight cars. And he also really liked shunting freight cars. But he didn't really like Stanley telling him what to do. Thomas chuffed unhappily to the freight cars. He wanted things back the way they were, before Stanley had arrived on the island. Thomas shunted lots of freight cars. Stanley had to take them up the steep hill out of the town to the wharf. Suddenly, an idea flew into Thomas's funnel. "If I shunt an extra long line of freight cars, Stanley will never be able to pull them," he puffed to himself. "Everyone will see he's not so strong after all. Then I will be in charge again." Soon, the cars were ready. They were very, very heavy. Stanley chuffed back. "My, that's a long train," he puffed. "Not for a strong engine like you," tooted Thomas. But Thomas knew it was too long and too heavy.